In the heart of a remote African village nestled deep within the dense jungles, a sinister secret lay hidden under the veil of darkness. The villagers spoke hushed whispers of an ancient curse that befell their ancestors, the sinister secret of the African blood moon. Legend had it that every 10 years, when the blood moon rose high in the ebony sky, an unspeakable evil would awaken. Fear gripped the villagers as the day of the blood moon drew near. Darkness cloaked the land, and a palpable unease settled over the usually vibrant and lively village. Superstitious rituals were performed in desperate attempts to ward off the cursed night, but their efforts were in vain. Among the fearful inhabitants was a young and inquisitive girl named Lena. She possessed a courageous spirit matched only by her curiosity. Determined to uncover the truth behind the sinister secret, she embarked on a treacherous journey into the heart of the ancient jungle. Guided by an old, weathered map discovered in the village's archives, Lena traversed the dense undergrowth for days, her path illuminated only by the eerie glow of fireflies. With each step, the air grew colder, and unseen eyes seemed to watch her every move. On the night of the blood moon, Lena reached her destination, an ancient temple hidden deep within the thicket. The crumbling stone structure seemed frozen in time, memories of forgotten rituals etched into its walls. Inside, she found a dark and foreboding chamber that seemed to hum with an otherworldly energy. As Lena stepped deeper into the chamber, a chilling gust of wind extinguished her lantern, plunging her into complete darkness. Panic clawed at her heart, threatening to overwhelm her. But she mustered her courage and pressed on, relying solely on instinct. The silence was broken by a low, guttural growl that echoed through the chamber. Lena's blood ran cold as a pair of glowing eyes materialized from the darkness. The source of the growl became apparent. A massive, snarling creature emerged, its fangs bared and glistening with a menacing shadow. It was a creature unlike anything Lena had ever seen. Slender, with leathery wings that stretched ominously, it seemed to defy reality itself. But rather than succumb to fear, Lena's curiosity burned brighter. Unable to resist, she reached out a hand to touch the creature, and it nuzzled her with surprising tenderness. The beast turned out to be a guardian of the temple, protecting its sinister secret for centuries. It had witnessed countless blood moons, its duty never faltering despite its otherworldly appearance. Lena's touch awakened something within the creature, and it opened a hidden door within the temple's walls. The door revealed a hidden chamber, awash with the ethereal glow of moonlight filtering through a narrow window. A circular pedestal stood in the center, inlaid with intricate symbols that seemed to throb with a mysterious energy. Lena, captivated by the beauty of the chamber, stepped closer to the pedestal. A whispering voice filled the air, recounting the true nature of the sinister secret. It spoke of a terrible price that must be paid, a sacrifice to appease the ancient curse. The voice warned that if the curse went unbroken, it would unleash havoc upon the world, consuming everything in its path. Lena's heart sank as the gravity of the situation settled upon her. The fate of not only her village but the entire world rested upon her fragile shoulders. Drawing strength from the courage that dwelled deep within, Lena knew what she must do. With trembling hands, she reached for the ceremonial knife resting upon the pedestal. The blade glinted menacingly under the watchful gaze of the blood moon. The village elders had spoken of this very moment, when a chosen one would arise and offer themselves as the ultimate sacrifice. As the knife touched her skin, a searing pain shot through Lena's body, but she remained resolute. The sinister secret could not be allowed to bring ruin upon the world. As her lifeblood pooled around her, a blinding light enveloped the chamber, bathing her in an otherworldly radiance. Time seemed to stand still as the blood moon shone brighter, its crimson hue filling the entire sky. Suddenly, the cursed howl that had plagued the village for centuries was replaced by an eerie silence. The evil that had lingered dissipated, transformed by Lena's sacrifice. The African blood moon's curse had been broken at long last. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, as the village slowly emerged from the darkness that had engulfed it. Hope seeped back into the hearts of the villagers as life returned to normal. They celebrated Lena's sacrifice, her name forever etched in their history. One night, a year after the fateful event, a traveling rider arrived at the village, drawn by the tales of bravery and mystery that shrouded the African blood moon. Eager to hear the story firsthand, he sought out the village elders. As the elders regaled him with the tale, the rider's eyes widened in awe and disbelief. Enchanted by the tale, he yearned to capture the essence of this incredible story and immortalize it within the pages of a novel. The writer spent months in the village, meticulously penning the details, summoning the spirits of Lena and the Blood Moon to set the stage for his atmospheric and chilling tale. As the writer's novel spread across bookstores around the world, it ensnared readers with its spine-tingling horror and awe-inspiring bravery. Critics hailed it as a modern masterpiece, while readers became lost within the pages, unable to put it down. Soon, whispers of the sinister secret of the African Blood Moon reached the farthest corners of the globe, reaching the ears of those who delighted in tales of the macabre and unusual. The writer's creation became a sensation, garnering a cult following that grew with each passing day. Within this growing fandom was a group of enthusiasts who became obsessed with unveiling the truth behind the legend. They formed an online community, meticulously dissecting every line of the novel, searching for hidden meanings and connections. As the obsession consumed these fans, their passion bled into their daily lives. They wore red garments reminiscent of the Blood Moon, held secret midnight rituals, and even tattooed themselves with the symbols from the hidden chamber within the novel. The writer, unaware of the impact his creation had on these obsessed fans, continued to bask in the glory of success. But he couldn't shake an underlying feeling that something was amiss. Curiosity overtook him, and he delved deeper into the strange occurrences surrounding his novel. He stumbled upon the online community, bewildered by the lengths they had gone to bring his story to life. Panic clawed at the writer's heart as he realized how deeply entwined the fans had become with the sinister secret. He reached out to members of the community, begging them to return to reality, but they remained unyielding. Their obsession had taken root, blurring the line between fiction and reality. The writer knew that he needed to find a way to break this spell before it consumed them all. Desperate for a solution, the writer embarked on a journey to Africa, seeking the village that had inspired his novel, hoping to find answers from the source itself. Guided by his newfound determination, he set foot in the very village that had birthed the tale. The villagers eyed the writer warily, as if they could sense the weight of his purpose. They led him to the archives, where the original map that had guided Lena beckoned from the depths of time. The writer's hands trembled as he unraveled the secrets that lay within the ancient documents. As he delved deeper into the village's history, the writer began to unravel the horrors that had haunted the land for centuries. He discovered the true nature of the sinister secreton evil that thrived upon the obsession and belief it instilled in others. Armed with this newfound knowledge, the writer returned to find the online fan community embroiled in madness. They had transformed into a cult, willing to do anything to bring the sinister secret to life. The writer realized that he had unwittingly unleashed a new evil upon the world, and it fell upon his shoulders to correct his mistake. Summoning every ounce of courage, he confronted the cult, revealing the truth and the dire consequences they faced if they continued down this perilous path. At first, the cult members resisted, their obsession blinding them to the very real danger they were in. But as the writer weaved a tale of redemption and the unintended consequences of worshipping fiction, a seed of doubt was planted within their minds. Slowly but surely, the cult started to question their actions. They questioned the lengths they were willing to go, no longer able to distinguish between their obsession and reality. Doubt crept into their hearts, but it was a fragile foothold against the pull of the sinister secret. Time was running out, and the writer knew he needed to act swiftly. With the help of the village elders, he orchestrated a plan to confront the Blood Moon cult on the night of the next full moon. As the eerie glow of the Blood Moon cast an otherworldly sheen upon the cult, the writer took center stage, his voice carrying over the silence. He laid bare the consequences of their actions, revealing the chaos and destruction that would inevitably follow. The cult's members were torn between the grip of the sinister secret and their newfound doubt. Consumed by confusion, terror, and flickering hope, they faltered, the spell of the Blood Moon weakening under the writer's relentless truth. The writer's words struck a chord deep within the hearts of the cult members. Slowly, their red garments turned into ordinary clothes, and the symbols etched upon their skin faded away. The sinister secret's grip on their souls weakened, and enlightenment washed over them like a cleansing rain. One by one, the cult members renounced their ties to the sinister secret, amassing the strength to confront their own dark desires. The writer's tale had transcended fiction, empowering them with the ability to let go and embrace reality once more. The Blood Moon faded into the distance, its crimson hue swapping with the gentler glow of the moon. The sinister secret, now stripped of its fanatical worshippers, retreated back into the depths of fiction. The writer, Having fulfilled his role as an accidental hero, bid farewell to the village, grateful for the lessons they had taught him. He returned to his quiet life, invigorated by the profound impact his tale had on the world. Years passed, and the writer's novel became a forgotten relic, its powerful influence fading with time. But the village, the people who had inspired the tale, continued to thrive, their newfound understanding spreading like wildfire through each generation. As the African blood moon continued to rise in the sky every 10 years, the villagers celebrated their independence from the sinister secret. They shared their story of triumph over obsession, teaching the world that sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones that can reveal the dark truths within ourselves. And so, the sinister secret of the African blood moon remained forever etched in the annals of history, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of a writer's imagination.